In 2017, Trae Young was ranked the 23rd best player in his high school class by ESPN. At the time, scouts questioned his size, defensive ability, and whether his deep shooting and flashy playmaking would translate to the NBA. Fast forward to today, Trae Young is one of the best point guards in the league and the centerpiece of the Atlanta Hawks. He's a four-time All-Star, has led the NBA in total assists in a season, and took his team to the Eastern Conference Finals in just his third year in the league. So there's no doubt when you look back, scouts underrated him. But in order for them to underrate Trae, they had to have overrated a lot of the players ranked ahead of him. So in today's video, we're going to dive in and gain a better understanding of what exactly happened to the 22 players ranked ahead of Trae. Let's break it down. To start us off, we have the number one ranked player in the class, Marvin Bagley. In high school, Bagley was a 6'11 forward with versatile skills, exceptional athleticism, and the ability to influence the game on both ends of the floor. These attributes made him one of the highest ranked players coming out of high school in a very long time. Bagley was rated as a 5-star recruit throughout his high school career and was formerly ranked as the top player in the 2018 class before his reclassification. He committed to one of the powerhouses of college basketball, Duke University. He was named both the ACC's Rookie of the Year and Player of the Year, as well as a member of the All-ACC First Team. He was also named a consensus member of the All-American First Team by multiple organizations. Following Duke's loss in the 2018 NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament, he decided to declare for the 2018 NBA Draft. He was selected second overall by the Sacramento Kings, one pick ahead of Luka Doncic, which now looks like one of the biggest draft mistakes of the last decade. It definitely doesn't help that three of the players drafted after him, Luka Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Trae Young, are all-star and all-NBA level players. That's only amplified the criticism of Bagley even more. Fans are still waiting for Bagley to live up to the high expectations that were set as one of the top-ranked players coming out of high school in over the past decade. His trade to the Wizards has provided glimpses of growth, suggesting that with better health and development, he could establish a productive NBA career. Next, we have the second overall player, Michael Porter Jr. After attending the University of Missouri, Michael Porter Jr. fell from a possible first overall pick to the 14th pick in the 2018 draft with the Nuggets due to reports regarding health concerns. The Denver Nuggets sidelined MPJ in the 2018-2019 NBA season in an attempt to help his back problems. He made his NBA debut in the 2019-2020 season. Since then, MPJ has been a great fit for the Nuggets as he was a big contributor to their first NBA title in 2023. He's fit perfectly into their starting lineup, playing alongside superstar three-time MVP Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. He's averaged 16 or more points per game in 4 of his first 6 seasons in the NBA. His ability to create his own shot, catch and shoot from beyond the arc, and contribute in clutch moments makes him an essential piece to this Denver team. The third-ranked player in the class of 2017 was DeAndre Ayton. The high school phenom was known for his elite rim protection, rebounding on both sides of the floor, and above-average scoring around the rim. In September of 2016, Ayton committed to play for Arizona. After Arizona's upset loss to the University of Buffalo in the round of 64 of March Madness, Ayton announced he would forego his remaining 3 years of college eligibility and declare for the 2018 NBA Draft. He was widely projected as a top-tier lottery pick and a strong contender for the number 1 overall selection. On June 21, 2018, the Phoenix Suns selected Ayton with the first overall pick in the 2018 NBA Draft. Selected to the NBA's All-Rookie First Team in 2019 after having an impressive rookie season, averaging 16 points and 10 rebounds per game. After spending his first 5 seasons in the NBA with Phoenix, this is his second season with Portland. He continues to establish himself as one of the more consistent big men in the entire league, averaging a double-double now for what would be his 7th consecutive season. Ayton looks to continue his success and plays a key role in the Trailblazers' future. The 4th overall ranked player in the 2017 class was Mo Bamba, the 7-foot shot-blocking big man with a 7'10" wingspan. Mo Bamba had potential to be the next big thing. He would play college ball at the University of Texas and had a very solid freshman season. He was named a member of the Big 12's All-Newcomer team, All-Defensive team, as well as being named a member of the All-Big 12 second team. He averaged 13 points and 10 rebounds throughout his college career and was a projected lottery pick after declaring for the 2018 NBA Draft. He was selected 6th overall by the Orlando Magic. After playing in Orlando for his first 5 seasons, he averaged less than 8 points per game and less than 6 rebounds per game. After leaving Orlando, he played 1 season for the Sixers, 1 season for the Lakers, and is currently on the Clippers. Throughout his time with all of these teams, he's yet to average more than 5 points or 5 rebounds per game. He's had a very unsuccessful and disappointing start to his NBA career. He's yet to live up to the hype at all, and people are waiting to see if his flashes of shot blocking and 3-point shooting can develop into a more consistent role in the NBA. The 5th ranked player was Wendell Carter. After being one of the top recruits coming out of high school, Carter committed to play college basketball at Duke University. Following Duke's loss in the 2018 NCAA tournament, he immediately declared for the 2018 NBA Draft. Carter was named to both second-team All-ACC and ACC All-Freshman teams. Carter was selected with the 7th overall pick by the Chicago Bulls. Although some consider Carter to be somewhat of a disappointment, he's posted decent numbers through his first 7 seasons, averaging 12 points and 8 rebounds per game. Fans, coaches, and people around the league are still waiting for Carter to take that next step in his development. The 6th overall ranked player in the 2017 class was Trevon Duval, the first one-and-done player in Duke history to go undrafted. Talk about not living up to the hype coming out of high school. Trevon Duval was undrafted and then signed with the Houston Rockets for the Summer League and later signed a 2-way contract with the Milwaukee Bucks. During the 2018-19 season was the only time he saw game action, appearing in only 3 games in his NBA career. Safe to say, this was one of the biggest disappointments of this recruiting class, considering all the hype Trey had in high school and heading into Duke. The 7th overall ranked player was Collin Sexton. Quickly earning the nickname Young Bull, Sexton was known for his elite speed, dominant ball handling, and shot-creating ability. Sexton dominated during his freshman year at Alabama, averaging 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. In 2018, Sexton was named the SEC Freshman of the Year, awarded second-team All-SEC, and was on the SEC All-Freshman team. Sexton was selected with the 8th overall pick by the Cleveland Cavaliers in the 2018 NBA Draft. Throughout his 7 seasons between Cleveland and Utah, he's been a solid NBA player but has gotten little recognition playing in Utah, who is one of the worst teams in the league. The 8th overall ranked player in the 2017 class was Gary Trent Jr. After being one of the top recruits coming out of high school, Trent committed to Duke University. Playing alongside Marvin Bagley III, Wendell Carter, and Grayson Allen, Trent averaged 17 points per game. In 2018, Trent was drafted 37th overall to the Sacramento Kings, but was immediately traded to the Portland Trail Blazers. Trent has shown flashes of his elite scoring upside, but has never really lived up to the hype that he had surrounding his name. Bouncing around the league from Portland to Toronto and now Milwaukee, he's known most for being a reliable scoring option off the bench. The 9th overall ranked player was Jaren Jackson Jr. The 6'10" Michigan State Spartan was known as a shot-blocking big man with great scoring and 3-point shooting ability. During his time at Michigan State, he was named to the 3rd team All-Big Ten, was the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, Big Ten Freshman of the Year, and a part of the Big Ten All-Freshman team. He was drafted 4th overall by the Memphis Grizzlies in the 2018 NBA Draft. During his rookie season, he was named to the NBA's All-Rookie team. His elite defense and scoring ability as a big man led to immediate success in the NBA. In 2022 and 23, he was awarded All-Defensive First Team. In 2023, he was a first-time All-Star and won Defensive Player of the Year. Jaren averaged 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game through his 7 years in Memphis. Showing great upside and being dominant on both sides of the floor, he's been an essential piece to this team, playing alongside Ja Morant, and looks to contribute to helping them improve and make a deep playoff run in the future. The 10th ranked player in the class was Kevin Knox. After being one of the top recruits coming out of high school, Kevin Knox committed to the University of Kentucky. He had a solid season with the Wildcats, averaging 15 points and 5 rebounds per game. After one season, he declared for the NBA draft. Knox was selected 9th overall by the New York Knicks in the 2018 draft. This pick immediately raised questions from several fans, as there were some concerns regarding his consistency. The fans were right. Kevin Knox has been an extreme disappointment. His game struggled to translate to the NBA. He struggled creating shots, he turned the ball over too much, and was a liability on the defensive end of the floor. Knox is one of the many players who scouts clearly overrated and who never should have been ranked higher than Trae. The 11th ranked player in the class was Mitchell Robinson. Mitch was viewed as a shot-blocking machine, a flashy dunker, and elite rim protector. Before starting his professional career, he gained national attention for withdrawing from his commitment to Western Kentucky University to dedicate the entire 2017-18 season to training independently, becoming the first player to make such a decision. He was selected 36th overall by the New York Knicks in the 2018 NBA draft. He's averaged solid numbers throughout his career so far, averaging 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game. When healthy, the keyword when, he's on the floor, he's been a very impactful player on both ends, providing elite rebounding and rim protection. The 12th ranked player in the 2017 class was P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington played at Kentucky for 2 seasons and averaged 13 points and 6 rebounds per game. After Kentucky's 2019 NCAA tournament loss to Auburn, Washington declared for the 2019 NBA draft, foregoing his final 2 college seasons. Selected 12th overall by the Charlotte Hornets, he earned all-rookie second-team honors in 2020. In February 2024, he was traded to the Mavericks, contributing to their 2024 NBA Finals run. Washington has been a solid player throughout the start of his career, but people across the league are still waiting for him to take that next step in his game. Lonnie Walker was the 13th ranked player in the 2017 class. After a one-and-done season at the University of Miami, Lonnie was selected 18th overall by the San Antonio Spurs in the 2018 NBA draft. He's had a disappointing start to his NBA career, only averaging 9 points per game, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist through his first 6 seasons and on 3 different teams. His game has not translated as well to the NBA as scouts thought that it would. Lonnie is currently not on an NBA roster and is playing overseas in Lithuania. The 14th ranked player was Brian Bowen. After withdrawing from the 2018 NBA draft, Bowen chose to skip college and go pro, signing with the Sydney Kings of the Australian NBL in August of 2018. He went undrafted in 2019, but signed a 2-way contract with the Indiana Pacers and their G League affiliate, the Fort Wayne Mad Ants. Despite brief NBA appearances, Bowen never found success in the league and is considered a bust. The 15th ranked player was Troy Brown Jr. In his senior year of high school, Brown was named a 2017 McDonald's All-American. He committed to play for the Oregon Ducks, and after a solid season in college, Brown was selected with the 15th overall pick by the Washington Wizards in the 2018 NBA draft. In his 6 years in the NBA, he's played for 5 different teams, averaging only 6 points and 3 rebounds per game in his 6-year career so far. Never really finding success in the NBA, Troy Brown has been nothing but a role player or a plug-in and start player throughout his career. Brandon McCoy was the 16th ranked player. After going one and done at UNLV, Brandon McCoy declared for the 2018 NBA Draft. After going undrafted, he was bounced around the G League and overseas, but never officially saw any game action in the NBA. Nick Richards was the 17th ranked player in the 2017 class. Richards spent 3 seasons playing for the Kentucky Wildcats. In the 2020 NBA Draft, he was selected 42nd overall by the New Orleans Pelicans and then traded to the Charlotte Hornets for a 2024 second-round pick. He signed his rookie contract with the Hornets on November 30th, 2020. He's been in the league for 5 seasons now and has shown flashes of good rim protection, finishing around the basket, and rebounding on both sides of the floor. He remains a good option off the bench for the Charlotte Hornets. Billy Preston was the 18th ranked player in the class. He was ranked among the top recruits of his class, earning McDonald's All-American honors while at Oak Hill. After being one of the top recruits in the country, his college career ended before it even started. Preston was sidelined indefinitely from the Kansas Jayhawks following a car accident on campus that prompted an NCAA investigation. He went undrafted, never playing in either a college or NBA game. The 19th ranked player was Jared Vanderbilt. A McDonald's All-American in high school, Vanderbilt played college basketball for the Kentucky Wildcats for 1 season. He was selected by the Denver Nuggets in the second round of the 2018 NBA Draft. Although he's known for his strong perimeter defense and solid rebounding, he's struggled offensively, averaging just 6 points per game throughout his career. Unless he shows significant improvement, he's likely to remain a role player off the bench. Jaylen Hands was the 20th ranked player in the 2017 class. Jaylen Hands had a lot of hype surrounding his name coming out of high school. After playing for UCLA for 2 seasons, Hands was selected 56th overall by the Los Angeles Clippers in the second round of the 2019 NBA Draft. He was then traded to the Brooklyn Nets along with a 2020 first-round pick in exchange for Mfiondu Kabengele, the 27th overall pick. He never made a name for himself and has played overseas since. The 21st ranked player was Nickeil Alexander-Walker. After playing 2 seasons at Virginia Tech, he was selected 17th overall by the Brooklyn Nets in the 2019 NBA Draft, but was traded to the New Orleans Pelicans. Throughout his career in the NBA, he's averaged 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. Nickeil Alexander-Walker remains a decent role player and a strong defender off the bench, and will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. The 22nd ranked player was John Petty. John Petty spent 4 seasons at Alabama from 2017 to 2021. He went undrafted in the 2021 NBA Draft before signing with the New Orleans Pelicans on October 14th of 2021. However, he was waived 2 days later and never received another look in the NBA. Of the 22 players ranked ahead of Trey Young, only a handful have truly reached their potential. His journey from an overlooked prospect to a perennial all-star, leading the league in assists while consistently putting up elite scoring numbers, proves that rankings mean nothing in the long run. Which player surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more basketball stories just like this. We'll see you in the next one.